Good morning. At least on this side of the camera it is morning and I feel good, so it's a good morning. Seven o'clock. Yeah, it has been a while that I published a video about any of my cruises. And after many months, perhaps 10 months now already, that I did not record or publish a video, I thought, perhaps it is time, and it does feel good to start recording again and then make some time to publish new videos. So it's still 2025. It's July at the moment, and now I am heading for Gent. In this video you will notice a couple of things. One of the things is that I have redecorated my dashboard, because when I built that one last year, somebody wrote to me, well, a couple of people wrote to me, why these shoe boxes, because it was 90 degrees and I was so happy with it, but it was a little bit difficult for me to look at it from time to time because I have different angles in my glasses. So you have seen me make moves like this. It was not dancing, it was just because I could not see anything on the screen. So I angled them. And what you also will notice is that I added an extra 4 solar panels on the bow of Lady Liselot. And man, that gives me so much extra power. It is enormous. The moment that I installed them, yeah, I have full batteries. So 7 o'clock, eh? At the moment the power is 26.8, and then later on it will go to 27.8 and sometimes even 28, and then it stops charging. Yeah. So on top of the solar panels I installed their camera, and the moment that I am near a bridge I want to see its angle. So that is why I have an extra camera on top of the solar panels. Too much introduction of a new series, and this is a little cruise to Gent, spend some time over there and then come back to the area where I am now. But yeah, before you start asking all questions, I'd better explain some things. Alright, care to join? Come on then, let's go! The moment that I left, all kinds of GPS warnings, AIS connection disconnected. I do not have AIS on my navigation software, it's not on my plotter. Well, I think this will become quite a journey. Sluis Veren, Lady Liselot, goedemorgen. Ja, dankjewel. I miss my GPS connection. Beep, beep, beep. I miss my AIS connection. Beep, beep. I really have no AIS. But okay. Well, at least it is a good start of the morning. For sure. Yeah, I have no AIS. That is silly. That is very silly. And I am heading for the Westerschelde, and over there, yeah, it would be very nice if I see the ships around me. What is going on? Yesterday I tested everything, and then everything worked. I had AIS, I had GPS, everything worked fine, and I thought, okay, this is ready, so I can leave. And now I'm on the move, and this is happening to me. No, it's not happening to me. It is happening for me. And then the booklet says, the AIS transceiver is powered up, has position fixed and transmitted at least one vessel information report. Until yesterday, it worked fine. Yeah, I have not changed anything about this. The doors are opening up. Yeah, that's something, eh? Well, at least it is quite an adventure. Let's wait and see what happens later in this journey. that has been a while before I said that what's the time? 2 minutes past 8, and we have to wait until 8:37. And I think that I have some things to fix. It is beeping and disconnecting and reconnecting, etc., etc. Well, welcome on a boat. But why today? Spoorbrug Middelburg, dit is Lady Liselot. Ik heb even contact gehad met het Engelse scheepje. Zij horen jou niet. Dus waarschijnlijk komt dat omdat ze een Engelse VHF hebben. Maar ik heb ze bijgepraat en ze zijn ervan op de hoogte.
Lady Liselot, dank u wel voor deze service. We gaan 8:37 voor u bedienen.
So, that is nice. And then so it's an English motorboat, and he approached the bridge. He made a call. The operator heard him, but he does not hear the operator. So then I horned and I said to them, "We heard you, but you did not respond." And then he said, "I follow you on YouTube." By the way, still no fix. I did a reset of the AIS transceiver. I changed USB connections. I changed cables. Strange. Motorvessel. This is a VHF check. Yeah, it is very strange. Off camera, I had a chat with the other motorboat owner, and he said, really strange things happen. My VHF does not work, and all of a sudden my bow thruster stopped. But this is not the case in the channel of Walcheren, is it? The channel through Walcheren. This area over here is called Walcheren. This is silly. But even he had some problems. He said, oh, we entered the channel, the canal, and then we faced all kind of things. Huh? I am so happy with the new camera that I installed above the new solar panels. I can see immediately when the bridge is high enough. Because I cannot see it officially because I face the solar panels. Yes, yes. So. Now my mouse stopped working. What is happening? There's red light. Oh, there it is again. What the anyhow. It's a beautiful day. La 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 la. Now let's go to 11 kilometers per hour on 2 engines. Wow!
And then we have the famous Lady Liselot from YouTube.
I'm on my way to Belgium, Gent, to visit 2 of my friends. They have a barge and they will start B&B on that barge. So it's almost finished, and since I am waiting on spare parts, I thought, well, it's only 80 kilometers, so I will go and visit them. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in Flushing, Vlissingen. And we enter the Amels / Damon shipyard. And they built super yachts over here. I would say motor vessels, but it is super yachts, of course. I thought that Amels only produced sailboats. But now I also see that the brand has adapted super yachts. So, 1 lock left. And over here we have customs on port side. We have the pilot, fishing boats. Woo! Have a look. Procyon. That is quite a pilot. I have no idea who invented that. Planks in the water. Why? Have a look. Dancing. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on the Westerschelde. Westerschelde in Dutch. We have the current with us towards Terneuzen, and the wind is also towards that direction. So, yeah. So I'm almost on the west side of the Westerschelde, and then we will continue our journey to Terneuzen. Yeah, and then over here we have the yellow boys telling me to be careful with the flooded sandbank in front of me, so I alter my course. Welcome in Belgium, and I must confess I was so occupied by this AIS GPS thing not working that I did not film anything from the moment that I went through the lock in Flushing until now. Is it fixed? Is it fixed? It's not fixed. The funny thing is, on my Raymarine system, of course, because it is dedicated Raymarine, everything works. So yes, I have AIS, but I only see icons and no name or whatever. It is very outdated, but it sends out an AIS signal and I receive AIS signal because I see the icons. AIS targets, no information, only the targets. But then I have my navigation system, which I used up until Fjällbacka in Sweden, and it worked fine until this morning. I checked everything yesterday. Perhaps you know how that works. Connections, where am I? Yeah. Do I see AIS targets around me? Yeah. Do I see speed? Do I see their names? Yeah, everything works. Alright, let's go. And then it is 6:15. You wake up. You start up your systems. Nothing. Well, and you heard the Raymarine also sound an alarm time and time and time again. Beats me. Anyhow, we are in Belgium. Yeah, and we just passed the Zelzate bridge, and I think that is I think that is a border thing, whatever. This is bridge operations behind me. Some seagoing vessels from Terneuzen are heading my way. So yeah, almost there. And off camera I already had contact with port control Gent, and I told them that I was heading for the yard, and they wished me a very pleasant stay. Safe journey, pleasant stay. Well, okay then. And yeah, what must I say about this canal? It looks like a canal. Yeah. I have not shot any footage for at least 8 to 10 months. I think it's 10 months. So I have to get used to it again, and then I forget to switch on my cameras. And the battery of this camera all of a sudden is empty. Oh man. Yeah, funny. So you have to get used to press the right buttons, choose the right camera angle. Yeah, otherwise it is not possible to create a video like this. Oh. Yes. So we are on the move, and what I do, I still have my my chart, of course, and I move my mouse over the chart so that it almost feels as if my GPS is working. No AIS signal, so my NMEA monitor gives not any information. It is. And then sometimes it pops up, sometimes I have for 4, 5, 6 minutes GPS signal, and then it is gone. World famous from Sweden. You still have punch rulers from Sweden in my fridge. Okay, let's go. It's not coffee time, it's coffee time. It's not coffee time, but it is you and me time. That is way better than coffee time, because I always say pause the video, grab something to eat or to drink, and then let's enjoy this joyful moment together. And although we have all kinds of problems, this is still a joyful moment. So how about this? Cheers to you, and thank you for following me on my channel and being part of my journey. Cheers. here we go. Let's see how it works. Let's see if it fits. And if so, then we know for the rest of every journey what the rail height is at the moment. I have 2000 liters of diesel in the tanks. I would say it's enough. And I don't think that I will hit my head. I will not. Oh, this is not 520. This is higher. Well. Yeehaw! It is way higher than 520, but I'm happy with that. And even if the water rises another 20 centimeters, then it's easy.
Lady Liselot approaching here, coming to Delphine in Ghent for a visit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in Ghent.
Just bringing her in with the thrusters now and tightening it up.
So that was quite a journey. And with the camera in my hand, it almost feels as if I am a vlogger. Hi, and then the background moves all the time. And normally you only see one spot of the wheelhouse whilst I record myself. Well, anyhow, what a journey from Veere in the Netherlands to Ghent in Belgium. Yeah, we faced all kinds of problems. Still no solution found, but okay. So Tim and Carina, they came on board and we had a chat, and they really have a story to tell. At least that is what I think. I follow them for 3 years already, and if you look at them from a distance, then you, at least I, found myself thinking, why do they make the decisions that they make? And it seems that there is a story behind it. And I thought, well, perhaps I will interview them to let them tell their story and to share it with you, because to me they are an inspiration. At least in the way that they take their decisions and that they work together as a couple for 30, 35 years already. Yeah, that is something. Eh? So, this is the end of the film, the interview, and perhaps a tour through Ghent we will do in a complete other video, of course. I suggest that we end this video right now. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked it, and if you do, please give me that world famous thumbs up. And for now, how about this? Do I see you in the next video? Alright then, bye bye!